What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today in this video, I am going through my old sketchbooks and finding hidden gems. And today I found this old drawing I did of a guy shooting two spray paint cans, doing some graffiti. And that caught my eye, and that's the one we're gonna work with today. So I brought this drawing into Procreate and got to work. Created a layer on top of my drawing. I reduced the opacity just a little bit. I didn't need too much. This is this type of drawing. It's more. I felt more free with it, and I did it years ago. So I'm just gonna find ways to just enhance it and try to make it look much better than what I did before. You see the original drawing, I had the hoodie up a little high on his forehead. So I brought it down a little bit more, get it a little more dramatic looking. Definitely the hooded sweatshirt could use some work. So I added what a lot of hoodies do have is the strings, the little stitching around the neck. I wanted to add a little more wrinkles into the arms, because I thought that's just add a little more drama to it. So as you see there, I'm adding a little more wrinkles compared to the original. Right. And in my opinion, you could never go wrong with wrinkles unless you just overdo it, right? So I decided to do this on different layers. So the character itself is on one layer holding the cans. The original drawing did not have fingernails, so I'm adding some fingernails in there. And I'm going over, I'm not paying attention to anything else at the moment, but just getting the main character down pat. Back in the days, I used to be called DR. That was a nickname of mine, so I just did that on this drawing, but for sake of my channel, John Eli Lopez, so I'm putting JEL. And this is on the fly, so I'm just trying to get it in a decent position and decent size of the letters so it kind of fits the overall theme, and that's on its own layer. So once I did the letters, I'm back onto the layer with the hoodie, making sure everything is tight, and we are just dropping the color in. I wanted red for the hoodie, dominant color, and we are just going for it. A little darker red inside the hoodie, giving him a brown, nice complexion. And it's good to create a layer underneath and just touch up any of the little crevices that might have missed some coloring. That's what I did. Adding some highlights on the eyes. Different tones on the can. So of course I made the can metal, and then we decided to go with a bright yellow for the letters. The old school paint cans used to have kind of like a tricolor color wheel thing going, colors overlapping, low opacity. So didn't want to get too detailed on that, but that was in my memory of some spray cans. So we just added that to it. And once we have that down pat, now it's time to do a shadow layer, which is I did on top. It came with black, lowered the opacity. This is a nice quick way to just get some shadow going. You're not trying to do a color match shading, but once you lower the opacity of the black, it's just gonna create its own tone over each color because it's transparent for the most part. So we are just going for it. In my opinion, more shadow adds more drama and effect. So you just gotta make sure you add the shadow where It creates the best effect. Just like the highlights, every bit counts. So once we're making sure we have the shadows, we got the highlights, add some on the letters right there. Trying to enhance, do a little drop shadow behind the letters. And after all that is done, then we came and I just outlined the spray effect. Add some splatter, shadow around the splatter. And we are just going on the fly. I created another layer of the color of the spray can and just blurred that, so it kind of adds like a glowing effect. And now it's on. I'm just adding any enhancements, a little darker tone on top of the overall base tone I did for the spray. Some shadows so it looked like it's kind of splattering. We just trying to get as much as that effect without overdoing it from the original drawing. With the second layer, I'm just blurring it, getting a little, it's almost looking like a drop shadow behind. Decided to go with a gray background with a little slight gradient of black at the bottom. Some more effects on the spray can. Highlights on the hoodie. And there you have it, folks. We are done. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a comment. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you know when I post any new videos. Any feedback will be appreciated. So until next time, y'all be good and be safe. Peace.